Okay, what's up, yo? It's Relapse on the top 5 reasons why the UFC 4 beta sucked. Alrighty. Number 1, the takedown defense. I do not know why they had to change the controls from it was right trigger and down on the right stick on UFC 3, and now it's you have to press both triggers at the same time. I was practicing this a lot, and like I cannot change my muscle memory that fast in the beta in 2 days. I was getting taken down fucking constantly in the beta by these fucking guys who just wanted to get free wins with the broken submission system that was in the beta. But I do not think the subs will be like that in the full game, so we're fine there. They're definitely going to tweak the submissions to be not 99% fucking success rate. But yeah, what were you thinking with the takedown defense? Number 2 was the clinch. Initiating the clinch on the standing position requires you to, I believe it's holding block to your head and then pressing fucking whatever your lead hand is at the time. You have to punch with your lead hand button, so it would be either X or Y, depending on what stance you're in, to grab into the clinch, which is just, nonsensical, that your controls will change depending on how you're standing. So that's going to take, a lot of practice to get used to, and you really have to make sure you know what your fighter's, original stance is and what stance he is in when you want to clinch. So that is just, retarded. But number 3, the dumbest of all things I've ever seen. The body shots have been absolutely fucking ruined because you will do takedowns when you do not want to. When you're holding left trigger to do a punch, you have to like tap it, I think, to do punches. But if you hold that fucking button a second too long, your ass is going for a takedown. Absolutely moronic fucking controls. I can't believe the controls in this game. Like, if you cannot tell already, this whole fucking video so far has been about the terrible controls. It's absolutely a sin what they did to this game so far in the beta, at least. I don't think they can change all these controls at this point, though. There's other things they can patch and tweak, but the controls I do not think is one of those things. But and yeah, people are just getting. I was just getting free takedowns by accident because, one, nobody can stop takedowns because of the terrible controls, and two, I'm just doing takedowns by accident. Okay, number 4 is Online World Championship is the new. I think it's the only ranked mode in the game, and it's going to feature licensed fighters as well as creative fighters. So you get the mixture, which is terrible and shitty. I don't want that shit mixed, but that's what's gonna happen if you like it or not. or you can go play unranked. It is what it is. Also, I'll just stick this one in there too, that there's no parries in this game. Well, there's no parries in UFC 3 either. So, the meta in UFC 3 and 4 are completely different games than UFC 1 and 2, which I still say that UFC 2 is the better game, or the best game in the franchise was UFC 2 by far. Because there's no parries. You can just, UFC 3 and 4, motherfuckers can just walk at you and fucking spam meta combos over and over. Jab straight, left right hook, over and over. What can you do? Well, now there is an upgraded head movement when you're standing still. You can do better head movement, but hey, if you want to do head movement, you're gonna knock the fuck out when you lean into a kick or something. You're gonna get fucked up moving your head. It's terrible. Head movement is fucking horrendous, and really, you're just at the mercy of whoever's throwing the most strikes, because all you can do is block or fucking, you know, move the shitty head movement or go for a takedown or clinch or something. But I'm out here trying to fucking strike, and it doesn't make it easy when cheese balls just want to, fucking be cheese. Number 5 is the submissions. Why did they have to change the submission system? The two new submission systems are fucking just like play keep away, which you know is pretty much the same submissions as the past 3 games. It's hard to say how good or bad they are right now because they were broken in the beta, and so I really have to see what's up on the full game on that. But yeah, it just seemed unnecessary. Which a lot of things in the beta UFC 4 just seemed unnecessary. I really don't know what the fuck they're thinking. I mean, it's basically the same game as UFC 3 as well, but with a lot of fuck ups in here. But I'm still gonna buy the game because I'm a fucking degenerate, and that's just what I do. Let's play all the new EA boxing and UFC games. So I'm scared. I'm fucking terrified to play this new game. There's no way I'm gonna even be, remotely good at this game, because like I was a top player in UFC 1 and 2. Like I was fucking top 10 in Ultimate Team and fucking UFC 2. And that game is definitely the best out of the franchise, like I said before, but that was also my prime of, fighting games was UFC 2. I was very good at the game. And it, like, from 2 to 3, I turned into a scrub fucking bum in UFC 3. Like, I'm fucking terrible at UFC 3 and 4. So, I'm also gonna suck ass at UFC 4. It's pretty much confirmed. Especially with all these new controls and shit. I'm gonna be fucking just getting waxed out there. So, I mean, I'm just gonna be a 500 fighter in OWC, I guess, because that's probably all I'm gonna play because it's the only rank mode. And I'm sure I'll just get fucking spammed into oblivion. Unless there's also no, like, how is anyone who's bad at this game gonna get wins? Like, there's no one punch knockouts. So you always have, like, UFC 2, you could get a 5-second knockout in UFC 2, but 3 and 4, I don't think I've ever seen a knockout that fast, and definitely not off one shot. It always takes like, you know, a combo and then another combo to finish a guy. And you pretty much have to fucking hit every punch in both combos. So that's why like UFC 3 is so spammy, just because guys like you have to kind of do that to get any sort of knockout. Or like the only way knockouts really happen in UFC 3 and 4 is like volume. You really have to do a lot of head damage over time, and then you're susceptible to getting like head kick knockout or something if your health's really low. But you know, other than that, there's no tension. You know, there's no fear of ever getting knocked out by one punch. Like it's unrealistic in that sense. Um, they gotta have one punch knockouts, but make it like super rare. But it has to be a thing. Like in Fight Night Champion, you know, Fight Night Champion will always be the best. You know, fight EA Sports fighting game of all time. But there's one punch knockouts, and they don't happen that often. But you better fucking be scared about it. Like you can get knocked the fuck out if you slip on a good fighter. So yeah, god damn, they just released the new gameplay trailer today, which I can't show, I'm sure, because they'll fucking strike me down. But yeah, it won't be long though, which is great. The game comes out in less than a month, which is pretty fucking awesome. I don't know any other game that just drops like a fucking game like announcement and then hey, it's coming out next month. Like maybe I think Fallout 4 did that or something long time ago, but I can't think of anybody else that announced and released a game within a month. Like, but I think if you have EA access, you get it earlier. But I don't know if there'll be an open beta or open demo thing or anything either. So maybe that's why they're dropping it so fast, because they're not gonna do a demo. They only did the closed beta. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you guys thought about the beta, or what you saw, or what you heard, or what you know about the controls and shit like that. Yeah, this is Relapse. Peace. I'm out.
Criminal experience is legendary. I do what's necessary. Niggas wanna see me worry. If you come in hurry, I ain't going down. Fuck the word, I'm a thug. Tell them can't nothing stop me but a slug. I'm from drug dealer to a shot caller. From off the block, no longer rockin', putting money in my pocket.